Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to WEBBY'S world on a lovely Friday afternoon. Weather not too good. It's very hot, quite humid, very cloudy or misty, as you say, but it's still lovely and warm. Probably 23, 24 degrees. Right, another extra vlog. Now you'll probably say, "God, WEBBY doing another vlog." Listen, Tim told me months ago, if you're out and about webbing, take your phone with you. You never know what you're going to see, and I've done it recently. And I've seen a thief, I've seen rain, I've seen everything, haven't I? Fire on my car, as you know. Well, not my car, 2 doors down. But it is what it is. And I just love it. What else do I do in retirement? Again, you know I don't smoke. I don't take drugs. I have a few bottles of green Heineken, as you know. But that's my pastime. And Dawn's at home, cleaning the house up. I've done a bit of painting this morning, so I've got my brownie points. I've got lots of vlogs I want to do. Hundreds I could do, but it's just doing them in time, and I've got other things going on. But listen, this weekend is a massive weekend of sport. You all know it's the FA Cup semi-finals, one tomorrow and one on Sunday. And the biggest thing, as far as I'm concerned, this weekend, and has been for a long time, this is fight night. This is fight of the century, as far as I'm concerned. And coming up in a few seconds' time, I've been in touch with my man from down under, down south, and Johnny Goggles. He's a big boxing fan of mine, isn't he? He loves his boxing. And I messaged him a couple of weeks ago. I said, do me a favour. Do me a little small write-up, video, vlog on the rematch of BENN and EUBANK. That's Chris Eubank's son and Nigel Benn's son. It was a draw on the first fight. I think what was that, 2-3 years ago, probably past then now. Time just flies. And he said, "Webby, not a problem." So he's done a vlog for me. But before I go to that, just a couple of quick things I just want to mention. On my thumbnail, I put 3 pictures up of boxers. And as you know, I've been here since 1994. First ever pub we had was called The Plough, as you can see. And in that picture was me and a boxer. And I will tell you now, at this moment in time, I cannot remember. Okay, all I remember, he was a cruiserweight, and I think English world champion. But anyway, what you're going to do now is Google it or find out who he is. I'm not going to Google it. This vlog's gone up tonight, as you know, Friday night, after I've been with Tim down in Monte Cristo. So I've had a couple of sherbets, well, I will have then. And I want you to tell me, who is he? Long hair, good lad, came in the play for some reason, I can't remember, but that was probably back in 1995. That's the first one, so Google it, send me a comment. Number 2, as you can see, another picture of Frank Bruno and myself. What a character and what a geezer. And he was fighting back in 95, 96, around that sort of region. Could have been 94. That's when we bought it, 94 to 98. And somebody was in the pub, we were busy at 5 o'clock or something like that. Said, "Webby, Frank Bruno's over there." I said, "Do you want?" So I ran over there, got a photograph of him, asked him what the score was. And he said that his sparring partner was staying in Sunset Harbour. So he's popped in to see him, have a little bit of conversation, etc., etc., and did a great photograph. And you'll see the autograph below. And I got that, not at that time. I remember now going to the airport, picking some family friend or dropping somebody off at one of him, and he was there at the airport waiting for his wife then and his children. And I can remember now, there was nobody around. I mean, when I'm saying nobody around him, only me, you know, plenty of me. And I walked up, I says, "Hiya, Frank, yeah, blah, blah, blah." And I had me book there. And he signed that. He signed it to my Matthew, you see. He says, "To Matt, best wishes, Frank Bruno." And we had a good little chat. It was a fly around me. Yeah, I know that what they say about flying around. And what a lovely, lovely fella. And I've always rated him. Always been one of my best boxers that I've always followed. So well done, Frank Bruno. And the last little photo you can see, yeah, Nigel Benn. Very, very quick before we get on to Johnny Goggles. I apologise if I'm boring you, but it's always stories, isn't it? And they're always true stories. Nigel Benn, I was told on a Saturday night, he was training at Royal Sunset Beach Club. up in Fania Bay. So I thought, I'll go up. So I had my top off, as you can see. Ran up there, got up there, and he was they have a training boxing gym down in the basement. So I went down there, waiting for him to come out. I think off the top of my head, was it Tibbs, Tammy Tibbs, Joe Tibbs was his trainer or something? I think it was Tibbs. This is off the top of my head now. Anyway, he came out and I said, can I have a photograph? No. Oh, come on, listen, I know you've been training, can I have a photograph? No. And I kept on, and this is how persistent I was. Obviously, I didn't take the photograph, and he got his finger up at me, if you can see in the photograph. It's on the thumbnail. And I got right up to him, and he went, okay. So I got a photograph. Now I've just been trying to find it I've got it somewhere in my locker in the bedroom. I got so many sports and memorabilia photographs. And we went upstairs, top bump. You may have seen it before, and he gave me a photograph. And that's called persistent. Love it. What a top fan. And I've always rated him the Dart Destroyer. You know, when you watch him in a fight, win, lose or draw, he'd always give you 100%, wouldn't he? Just loved it. So Nigel Benn, Frank Bruno, top boys. I've met Leonard. No, I haven't met Leonard Lewis, have I? I got a photograph from him, and one is worthy. But who is the cruiserweight champion? Let me know. Right, without further ado, come on, Johnny Goggles, give us the update on tomorrow night's big fight of the century. BENN against EUBANK, the two sons. It's going to be awesome. Who do you fancy? Send me the comments. Who do you think will win? I want Nigel Benn, only because I've met Nigel Benn. I mean, Conor Benn, his son. He's undefeated and he's younger. So we'll see. I'm not going to miss it tomorrow night, that's for sure. So, from Webby's World, Johnny Goggles, take it away, son.
Hello everyone, it's me, Johnny Goggles, and I'm back again for another Webby's World boxing update. Now look at this. Look at my background. And believe it or not, yes, I'm in the UK. Very windy, so if you hear a bit of wind, I do apologise. But can anyone guess where I am? If you can, leave a little comment in the comment section and we'll see who knows where I am. So, quick one from me. So this Saturday, the 26th, we have the longly waited, anticipated bout between Chris EUBANK Jr. and Conor Benn, the sons of both the legends, Nigel Benn and Chris EUBANK. We was meant to have this fight a couple of years ago, and obviously we've had the incident with the eggs, with Conor Benn failing his drug test and apparently then blaming it on his overconsumption of eggs. So now we have it. We've had the face-to-face where Chris EUBANK Jr. threw an egg, slapped him around the face with an egg. So we've been waiting for this one, and there's a big build-up. Who's going to win? I can't guess, I can't give it any way, but what's your opinions? What do you think? So that's enough from me. I'll be back soon with some more boxing news and fight coverage. And don't forget, if you like what you see and like what you hear, please like and subscribe to Webby's World.
There you are. That was nice, short and sweet. What a great 1.5, 2 minutes that was. Well, the sun's about it, getting really warm now. Fantastic. Johnny Goggles down, was he Margate, wasn't he? Down the beach in Margate, done me a great vlog. So, I don't know if he said to you who he wants to win, EUBANK or BENN. Anyway, I'm BENN. So listen, just enjoy the fight. Send some comments. All I'm going to say is now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, subscribe to Webby's World. That's my YouTube channel. And I've got more vlogs on the way. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, something different. Football different with Simon and the boys. So from me, Webby, have a great day and a great weekend. And good luck to Coventry tomorrow morning, please, against Luton Town. I'll see you soon. Take care.